Hello everyone, it's Rob here from Woodward Games, and tonight is just a relaxing chill out session with other managers talking about Blackout Rugby. I don't even think I've got any games on tonight, they're all in tomorrow morning, so tonight's just a relaxing one to chat, to talk, to converse, to talk crap, do whatever. Just anything you want to ask or say or do, just leave your message in the, in the chat here, okay? So just while I'm waiting for everyone to turn up and say hello in the chat and everything like that, how long have I got here? I've got an hour for my academy. I was going to check out just a couple of the other games and things that have happened. Oh man, I sold a player for loads. Remember in the last stream that my number 41, Cotton, he was like, he helped me lose the game. He was playing on the other team. I was like 16 players against my 14 because he was a traitor. He went to the other team, was like, oh, have the ball, I don't want it anymore. So he got fired. Well, what I mean by fired is I put him on the transfer market. Hello there, Slothrop, so good to see you. Okay, so what do we have? Do we have any games or anything last night or anything? Oh, that was last night, so we already seen these things. This is how I'm going, and this is Woodward Games. This is the league that is going to be the toughest. I've already lost that game here against, well, I think it was against Chimera Rugby. Acebane, good to see you here also. So many things to talk about, so many things to see. It's going to be fun tonight. And we're probably not even going to see any games at all. Maybe we'll see. Okay. Yes, poor Cotton. He was out of here. I'm like, you're fired. You're out of here. And I was so lucky I actually put him on the transfer market. Do you want to see how much I got from him? Someone threw out a number like, was it 700,000 or something like that? And no, it was more than that. You can just keep guessing. I was just like blown away. But we'll go have a look at that player in a moment. I just want to check out this one. Hey, Iowa, so good to see you here. I'm glad what time is it there in Wales? It's probably like early morning there. Okay, so this is just, we've got the Millennium Falcons, just Nans. He's from Classic and he's just doing really well. I lost against this team here. I think I got a game tomorrow, is it? I don't even know when. Oh no, it's not even tomorrow. Or is it? Who knows? Oh no, here it is. Yeah, that's tomorrow morning, so we're not staying up to watch that. You're out of there. Nothing interesting happening over here. Was this the team that sold the player or not? No, I'm not going to click on it yet. Got just a couple of other things to do first. So, over here. Get in here. Yep, so, I've got 9 points out of 3 matches. Chimera's won 2 of the 2, so he could be up a bit higher. So this is just going to be really, really, really interesting. In one of the other leagues. Oh, you got to see this. Okay, this is the Woodward Chili. Look at this. Now, where is it? The mighty Muffin Masters lost to Drea. He's like, Muffin Masters usually beats me, but he actually lost this one against Drea. So I was like, oh man, I might actually have a chance to maybe, to get somewhere tonight. Amazing that 2 players will be willing to pay that. But what I've seen is just the number of high sales going through. Let's go straight to the market. Let's go have a look. Everyone wants to have a look at this. What's on the market at the moment? Anything remaining? Nope. Okay, this is just this one here. Maybe if I pump this up a little bit, might be able to see some more interesting players. Like level 34. Let's see if this does anything. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. As I said, this is Justin Burns. Whose is this player? Oh, and look, same guy. Look at this. 1.2 million for a 27. Is this, whose is this? Someone mentioned something about their player for sale in the Discord. We'll have a look at that in a moment, because it might be this one. He's level 27. What is he? Is he a prop? Oh no, it's over here. A center. I got a feeling I know who that is. I'm just going to quickly open up the Discord things. Where do I see that? Okay. Someone said, the Ace Bay, wasn't that yours? Hang on, a couple of comments. Who was selling a center? It was yours. Hang on. Oh, yeah, I think it was, because you made me laugh. Like, seriously laugh, as in spitting coffee all over my laptop type laughing. Where was it? I'm just looking for it now. Yep, so, you sold a play, like, for example, Acebane, you sold a player yesterday for 788,000, and you're happy with that, you mentioned. Slothrop guessed it was more than that. 45. Where is it? Yes, he's the one that's on there now. He's yours. That's the one. This is where you said, if you need a good center, I might have a spare level 46 around 27. So you can give me millions for it. Someone's already given you millions. I told you, it has nothing to do with the streaming. It's because there's loads of cash at the moment at the beginning of the season. And that's what I was thinking. It's like, if you want to get loads of money, I think probably there's like 2 times of year that are probably the best. The best of the best would be selling at the beginning of the season. Because if we look at, I'm just going to open up this here. How much is this? How much have I got here? I got 2.2 million. Ooh, I got something I can open here. Cool. I got 2.2 million to spend, and we're already day 4. That's because of the cash from winning, I don't know, the beauty pageant. No, winning the drinking contest. What did I win? I don't know. I didn't even win something. Wait, is either first or second? So I got money for that. And yeah, just everyone ends up getting a couple of million or a million. Well, at this level, you get like 1 point something million, and then you got money transferred over, which isn't that much. But you got like at least 1.5 million to begin the season with. And at the lower levels, it might be around that. I can't remember, but it's just people have got cash. And the thing is, when people have got cash, like, oh man, I got money. It's like some people just don't think so much ahead. It's like, I got money to burn. Oh, I'm going to buy crap. I'm just going to buy things. I'm going to buy whatever. And they do it. It's like, they get paid on Friday. And by Saturday morning, they've already run out of money because they've blown it all on takeaways and alcohol and rubber chickens and things like that. So it's just like they just blow all their money, and then they've got to eat 2-minute noodles for the rest of the week. But man, that Friday night was really good when they got their $1 million paycheck or whatever it is. And that's what happens at the beginning of the season. Everyone's just got loads of money and they're going to spend. And the problem is, it's one of those psychological things. The bidding wars. If we go to your player, let's go see if we can go find it again. Hopefully we can see it again. We'll just chuck it around here somewhere. Where do I do this? Got my camera in the way. Is it going to appear? No. Or was it somewhere else? Oh, God. It has to be higher. Oh, we've got some level 32s in here. That's why. We don't want that. Where's the... We'll just go up it to level 35. That'll make it more interesting, hopefully. There it is. It's interesting, that. So if you want some really decent high-level players, move it up to like level 35 or something like that, and then you'll be able to see these ones. So that's interesting. But so as you can see here, people go into, where's the bidding wars? And these names actually look very familiar to the ones that were bidding for my other player. You got 1.2 million. Yeah, you're getting close to what I sold mine for. Did I have it here? Where is it? Probably not. I can't. Was it Woodward Games that got it sold? Okay, we'll have a look at how much I sold mine for. But you still got 2 hours left. And these guys are going to be awake. He was in my league last season? Or is it this season? I can't remember. No, it was last season. Must have been. Yeah. But anyway. So, and look at these guys. These guys still got money to burn. There was one that's missing. I think there was a team called Waikato. He was also bidding last time. But a lot of these names, they look very familiar. Only close. Damn, I'm curious to know what you got. Haha. I'm gonna look for it in a moment. I don't want to lose this one again. But I just want to check because, as I was saying at the beginning of the season, everyone's got loads of money. And just people, when they get money, it's just like they don't have the... some people think, oh, I've got money to spend, and they'll blow it. Instead of saving up for your stadium or improving the buildings or whatever, or even investing in your academy. And some people aren't going the academy route. The academy route, which I can't comprehend. It's like, just from classic Blackout Rugby, you need a youth academy and you need to pump as many resources and stuff into that to get it to have decent players. Otherwise, you have to go to the transfer market. I didn't say stock market this time. I just about did. I had to think about it. But yes, it's just like you needed to have your own youth players, and they're not doing it. They're just buying players. And okay, he's 27. And he's still got like 5 seasons in him at least. About 5 seasons before he starts declining. For level 46 center, which reminds me, I actually do need a center. And I was looking at my tactics the following day. I'm like, oh shit. I've only got this guy. I've only got like 1 or 2 centers, and one of them's like a youth that's just come out. So I'm like, oh god, what am I gonna do? But anyway, yep. So Ace-a-Bean, why are you selling all your centers? He says, yes, Justin Burns is mine. Just listed him after you said yours sold for heaps. You're like, get that money. And that team, wait, can you see the name of the team here anywhere? Let's see. Doesn't appear anywhere, does it? That's interesting. So they can't know that it's actually Woodward Games or your team or whoever it is. Unless I'm looking in the wrong place. If you know where it is, let me know. It's just interesting. Okay, I just noticed that. So you can actually see whose team it is. Yeah. So that team, this is Ace-a-Bean, he says, that team has 7 centers. Jay Burns is only my 3rd best. Yeah, he's only a level 46. It's like not even worth it. I'll take it off you for like 10,000 if you want. Only close. Damn and Curie. No, it's quite close. It's around that mark, but it was a little more than that. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, it was just a little bit more than that. Those are auto bids too, and that's the same thing that happened to me. Auto bids. And as you'll probably find in 2 hours from now, they're going to wait for a moment because these guys could be from Europe. Because Booker, I can't remember if he's from New Zealand or from Europe. I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure he was awake at the time. He didn't buy it, I don't think. It was someone else. I would have remembered if it was him because, yeah, I played against him as I mentioned. So, yeah, that's loads of money. But also, another thing, we're going to talk about tokens and money at the end of the season. Remind me to talk about that. Oh, God, so many things to say. Anyway, so that one. So if you want to waste your money on this terrible level 46 center, I mean, you go ahead and do it. But just kidding. I actually need a center. Okay, so let's go. Who was it? It was Woodward Games. No, before we do that, I've got my club office here. My club office is already, it's raining. It's pouring down with rain in, God, where's this one? In Chile. This is my Woodward Chile team. Let's finish the construction. And I get a bag of, what have I got? Tokens, as you do, and contract cards. Yeah, you're going to start needing contract cards now at this level because those bonuses are coming in at around 300,000 each. So it's like, ooh. Change of plans. Oh, I got 2, what do you call them? Tech tree points to blow. And I'm going to use it for budget boost. Haha, just kidding. I wouldn't do that anymore. If I had the chance, I'd remove those and spend it on something else. At the moment, that's my next objective. 1 maximum star player. I want an extra star player. But since it's not available, I'm going for an epic contract deck. Haha, just kidding. Okay, maximum squad size, yes. I want more players in my squad. I'm now going to have 32 players to bully and to fire when they do not obey me. Ha ha. Ah, the stupid things you do. Okay, so this is Woodward chili. Okay. I can upgrade something. So what I'm going to do is my academy is already up to the full level. Medical center. That's the last thing. Stadium. Nah. I want one of my max players, and I'm going to spend 370,000. No problem. Just yeah. And we will construct. It's ready in 8 days, and I'm not going to use my tokens to just out of curiosity. 116 tokens? Nah, why would I want to do that? I don't really need a star player. Well, I mean, you could do it, but whatever. Shit, just about clicked it. I know there's another button that says, "Are you sure, Rob?" Because I know you accidentally clicked it. I got the special message just aimed at me. It's like, Rob, are you really, really sure? Lay off the drinks and think about it before clicking. Yes. Okay, so we're going back to Woodward Games. Here we go. And this is going to be ready soon too, in 44 minutes. Oh, I could blow 3 tokens on that. Oh, I don't know if I got enough. And no, I'm just going to wait a bit. But we are going to go to the... What am I looking for? Here. I sold my player. I've got to open for... He's increased, blah, 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 blah. Ooh, look at this. Here it is. It's not going to come up. He's not there anymore. What are you looking for? The Crispianges Club has bought player Andre Cotton for $1 million. I'm going to have to get some... I need to clear my throat for this because it's going to take a while to say this really long number, you know. Yeah, guys. It's Milo, if you're wondering. I'm behaving tonight. Okay, as I was saying, $1,394,500. There was a bidding war. Yes, you can see at the last moment. Bidding. I actually erased lots of the other ones because it was just filling it up. So yeah, but I'm just gonna keep that there so I can remember. It's like, oh, but that's a lot. Was that 1 3? Would you like me to put that in the chat, just so you can? So, but I would not be surprised if you get close to that with that player that you're selling, especially at the time difference and everything. In 2 hours here in New Zealand, in 2 hours, it's like 10 at night. People are, gaming addicts are usually awake at that night. And also the guys in Europe, they're well awake, and you might, that should be a good number. Anyway, so that's what I sold him for. I honestly did not expect that at all. I was just like, when he was getting up to like 700,000, I'm like, whoa, that's the most I've ever got in the history of the universe. I'm like, whoa, it's amazing. And for a guy that I fired, he is a good player. I will miss him. No, it was his fault. It wasn't the other players' skills and tactics. No, he lost the match. No other excuse. No, that's the only way I can lose. Anyway, I've got a youth player that's already 19. Okay, so get rid of that. So yeah, 139. That's like 1.4. That's just loads of money. Now the thing is, going back to that conversation that was on the Discord last night. I'll just go put it in the rain. Let's go watch the rain a bit. It's not raining so much here. Okay, we'll just wait for that there. Because what I want to do is, I'm going to go check out, where's that Discord button? I should actually put it on the screen, but I haven't looked. Anyway, so we're talking about selling, and Iworth said, what did he say? Oh, hang on. You've said, actually, the last part. Okay, well, let's go from the beginning. Let's start from the beginning. Once upon a time, there was a person from Wales who... Where is he? Just trying to find out where it all started. It all started when... let's start from here. Brady Porapido. He mentioned his name. He was the one that beat me in that game. He said he didn't... He hadn't, just finished the live match, and my team didn't fully deserve to win. And yeah, I told you it was all his fault. Cotham's fault. It's all his fault. Too many errors and too much possession for the opponents. I had so much possession and I still lost. Cottam. I know, I got 1.4 million out of it. Anyway, and he mentioned his name, Bradio por Rapido. That's the name he uses. It actually means Bradiopo, which is sloth, as in the animal, like the really slay, the one that takes like 4 days to cross the street. And the busy traffic go over it. And rapido, which is Italian and Spanish for fast, which means a fast sloth. So that's his name. And there's another one. So you got Slothrop. You mentioned that's your because you've actually got sloth in your name. What's this fascination with sloths? Okay, just any amazing amount made possible by removal of the buy now button. Yes, I'm really happy that the buy now button got removed, because I remember someone sold was it a star player or some like really good player, and he only got like 200-300k or 1,000, and I'm just like, oh, that would have been so frustrating. But fortunately it's gone now. I understand the logic of why it was originally there, but yeah, I'm just glad it's gone. And it's just like you have to bid, and you have to be patient, because it means the people have to wait at least 1 day or 24 hours before they get their player. So they can't like, oh, I need a player for my game in 30 minutes, I'm going to buy. No, they got to think ahead. So they have to plan ahead. So that's another positive thing about it. Not just the managers getting extra cash, but also they're getting, just like making sure the managers actually think more ahead and like, oh, I need a player. I need a cool player like Cottam. Anyway, Slothroat, yes, it's great to see what managers are willing to spend. Yeah, this is the time to sell. In the first, I think, I was going to talk in Spanish in the first, 4 or 5 days, before the first, because usually when does the season starts? Usually on a Monday. So that first week until the Sunday, it's like the first 7 days maybe, the first 3 or 4 ideally. Yes, that's the best time to put a player on the market, because people have got lots of cash and they don't know how to save in general. The other moment that I thought that could help with, selling on the market, but not as good as at the start of the season, I think the best thing would be just before the semi-finals and the finals. Because sometimes players, like someone could be really injured, or someone could be, or they think, oh, I've got to play the number 1 guy and I'm in 4th position, so I'm going to, in theory, they think, I'm going to buy a good player to make a difference, but it's not really going to make a difference, but they may think that, then they may actually buy one of those players. The problem is with that is, if you're selling the player, not so many people have as much cash at the end of the season. Yeah, there will be like an uptake in sales at the end of the season. Yeah, but at the beginning of the season, I've got money, and they're just willing to blow it all on whatever comes their way. And so, what else is here? It's great to see what managers are willing to spend. Yeah, and it's this part of the season. Slothrop is from a book I was reading way back when I had to pick a screen name for something. So there was a character in the book called Slothrop, or Slowthrop. Because, yeah, I don't know if it's Sloth or Slowthrop. Depends what the author was trying to convey. So Slothrop or Slowthrop. That's interesting. And Acerbane also mentioned that the name of his username's also from the character of a book. I can't remember the name of the book. I had to go through one of the past screens. I was going to have a look, but as happens, I usually forget. Yeah, so, and my one, Woodward, is, as for my surname, nothing original there. It's all part of the trying to dominate the entire internet. Anyway, as we were saying, so Bradiporapido means fast sloth. And then, this is where the shit at the fan is Acerbane. He started this. He started it. He says, In regards to the tokens given based on how much cash you have left at the end of the season, it is calculated based off the total budget for the season, etc., etc. And Iorwerth comes in there, rolls up his sleeves, and he says, "Ha ha ha! That token system for leftover cash at the end of the season is not in the game yet." And I'm sure I heard an evil laugh at the end of that. When/if, not just when, if there's this big if there, it does come in. The calculations may change as to how many tokens. And then, I haven't got any sound effects of it. When or if. And then you hear all of the managers start crying, including myself, because I had assumed that we were getting tokens. That I've been saving my money up, especially to get the tokens. And then I'm like, oh God, my jaw dropped. I'm like, oh no. And yeah, so it's not actually implemented. So if you have been saving your money hoping that you'd get tokens at the end of the season, you got sucked in just like me. I'm like, oh no. But I'm glad I'm not the only one. And of course I said, yeah, I thought it was active. And then Acerbane found it. And then, but the thing is, they haven't implemented it yet. It's not done yet. And at the same time, it may never be implemented, which is something that could happen. But at the same time, I can understand the logic of, one, why they could get rid of it, but also, two, why they would like to keep it to maybe benefit those players that are... Yes, I need an evil laugh sound. I've noticed I need that evil laugh sound. I mean, I've got like kids saying yay, I've got crickets, I've got a fast come, and... that's all I've got for now. I didn't have time to find some more. I just quickly got them together. But yes, I will look for an evil laugh one. I'm going to write it down just so I know. Evil laugh. I could actually record that myself. I'll record it and then I'll upload my own evil laugh. Anyway, so the tokens have not been implemented. But at the same time, I wasn't sucked in through ignorance. I simply didn't know we were supposed to get tokens for cash. We weren't sucked in. We were just... I don't know what we're doing, really. We weren't sucked in. I think it was in the Wikipedia or something like that. Can't remember where. Yeah, it must have been the Wikipedia. But yeah, because my logic is like, I would much prefer to have... instead of even the carryover money or whatever it's called, I prefer to have just a few more tokens to help buy cards for training or the academy or whatever. Because I'm waiting now that you can have up to, what are those, 200 token packs. Oh, have you seen those? I showed them in another stream. Oh, let's go have a quick look at that. And let's go have a look. Here we are. And tokens. God, I'm looking. No, where are they? Cards. Here they are. If you haven't seen them already, look at these. Oh, you can spend 200 tokens and get these mega deals. Oh, I've actually got enough to do that, but I'm not actually too sure what I need. We should open it up. Acerbane, I found out from watching Woodward, to be honest. It's all his fault. Yes. Okay, so... I'm not really sure what cards I need. I'll do an opening later. We'll see. As soon as I find out, I'll investigate and see what cards I need. How long we got? 31 minutes. Yeah, and there is a game on somewhere. I should actually just put it on here for the moment. Yeah, 27 minutes. Oh, God, I've got all of these. Get out of here. Don't need to see that. So... let's just quickly look over here and then we'll get back to the tokens. Just checking out this here. I'm actually, oh look, there's the flying koalas there. Steve from Australia and with his team Flying Koalas. So we're battling away. It's like, an interesting thing is we've both lost a bonus try. So it's like, it's really, really, really interesting. And I've got a match on, I think tonight, 26 minutes. Probably end up watching it. if just talking loads of crap tonight. And where's his one flying? And he's after. I know he's an hour later. No, won't bother with that. So going back to here. Actually, I'll just leave it on here while we're talking. Just to have it, just to be aware in case it suddenly goes. Because I want to go back to the Discord. I should actually show this on screen, but can you do that? Can you show Discords on YouTube or things like that? Don't know. Anyway, so we're going back to, and then Iorworth said, God, he actually had he was actually asking a question to the community, which was somewhere. I've gone and lost it now. This is where I start crying because I discover that there's no more tokens in exchange for cash. And yeah, here it is. Iorworth says, anyway, I will bring it up. Out of interest, we might as well discuss hookers and... Oh, no, sorry, something else. We might as well discuss how it might work if you have the time. Nope, it's time to go. Thank you for watching this live stream, and I'll see... No, just kidding. At the moment, the system would work on a percentage of money left over from the budget at the beginning of the season. I remember this. Which gets converted into tokens. This is what we assumed. I think this would be a percentage of the total budget. Not the base budget, the total budget. Having it as a percentage means that young clubs and old clubs are in the same boat when it comes to saving money for tokens. Yeah, percentage sounds like a good amount. A good thing to do. What token amounts do you think it should be set at? Looking at sponsor, what do you guys think? Looking at sponsorship, you can read along with me if you want in the Discord. Looking at sponsorship, the login every day one can supply a maximum of 84, win matches, 128 tokens, and a hybrid mix of all of these. Basically, without this converting cash to tokens, you can easily get like 120 tokens a season. And that's actually a lot for one of these games. Personally, I think that's quite a lot. Because Blackout Rugby, it's a fun game for us. We enjoy it. We play the game, probably more than we should. And we do videos and we do all types of crazy things. But at the same time, they have to make some money somehow. As all games need. Everyone needs to make money somehow. Especially these guys, if you look at the developers, they got like, I can just see 8 developers straight here, here. And Jeremy's not even on the list at the moment. And then you've got to pay for the servers and all of these other crazy things, and I don't know if they've got rent or God knows what's happening there. I can just imagine how many expenses they've got. So they're going to find ways to make money. They've got the subscription thing, which is like $10 or God knows what it is per month. But at the moment, there's no real, personally, I don't think there's any real benefit to that at the moment. It will be a good thing in time. And I know something I would love to do, because in classic rugby, every year I help them out with my clubs and my, what are they called? Their affiliate clubs or something like that. Anyway, I helped out there. But at the moment, I don't feel there's any benefit, so I'm just waiting for a little while. But already without that, you get 120 tokens, which is quite a lot to spend. And because like mini games, you don't get anything really. You might get a couple here and there if you're lucky. But I also understand the logic that they do want to give it away to get rid of that, pay to win concept where no, look, everyone's getting tokens, so you can't accuse us of that. So I can understand that part. But at the moment, 120 season for a person who's not paying anything for the game, it's quite a lot. Now, if we include how much money you get tokens you get at the end of each season because of the money you don't spend. I mean, even if it's like I think in the wiki it says like 1% of the money or something like that. But I worked it out. I thought, I could have easily about 50 or 70 tokens if I save my money. which that's like still a lot because it was the percentage of your budget. And personally, I think someone else mentioned this too. I mean, maximum, as in maximum would be 50 tokens if you save like 100%. So you're probably looking at 1% every, one token every 2% you save. But that's like another 50 tokens into the system. And what I think Blackout probably needs is to actually get more people paying for tokens, even if it's just for decorative things or changing their shield or all of these different things. Like even, I don't know what they've got planned about changing their shields or anything like that. But I do think there is like, you can pay tokens for a specific type of shield or something like that. Waiting for it to happen. We'll talk about it when it happens. But I mean, that's like the way that Blackout can make money is basically through subscriptions. Yep, that's a good thing, but it's not really ready yet. But the other way I can see is like with the tokens. For example, I have thought, I'm just putting it here. I've got 200 tokens I can blow on cards. I think this system here is just great. I mean, for me, because like, I'm gonna go spend 200 tokens on academies or training or the health decks as everyone buys. Yes, you know me. No health deck, no. Contract deck. You had to start paying more attention to that, but I doubt I'd spend 200 on that. But I could easily blow 200 on the academy cards or the training cards, and probably now you got just so many awesome teams in your leagues. Definitely on the match tactics card, on the match tactics deck, like a 200 one. I could probably do that quite well. How much are the tokens at the moment? Just as a disclaimer, these amounts can change in the future. What you see on the screen, don't know how long it's going to last. Anyway, 4,800 tokens, $200. 200, that's US dollars, I imagine. I was when there was just this here, I was actually tempted to buy 2,200 tokens. I was actually tempted. One, to help out the game, but two, just to go blow some tokens on, I don't know what I was going to spend it on, just to have it there. Because, I mean, it's $100, yeah, but I enjoy the game a lot. And also, I know that the Blackout guys, the Blackout Rugby team, whatever, they're going to need to cover costs as soon as possible, I imagine, because it's not very cheap. Anyway. So, but now you got this one here. It's like, ooh, that's tempting. But anyway, 18 minutes for that. As I was saying, so the fact that you don't want too many free tokens, honestly, like from my perspective as a manager, I would love lots of free tokens. Personally, I think it'd be cool to have lots of tokens all the time, at least 200 a season and everything like that. Totally happy, with that. But I'm also thinking on the perspective of like a business side, because sometimes I think in a business sense. Actually, for Blackout Rugby, it's probably more convenient for there not to be so many tokens going about and everything like that, because they're going to make money somehow. And for me personally, I think the tokens are just one of the ways. Even if it's just giving, like one of the things like tokens, okay, let's go check out my squad. Let's go look for Cotton. Oh, he's not there anymore. Sorry. Okay, this dude here. He's got like what's it, Victor Rowlands. He's my fat prop here. He loves his meat pies. Something like, for the tokens is the what do you call it? The characterization or changing the appearance of the player. I don't want him to have a black whatever that is on his head. Is it a teapot warmer or something? Oh no, it's one of those head protection things that they sometimes wear. But I mean, if I want to change that to green to coincide with his underwear or whatever. Oh no, he's got leopard skin underwear, sorry. Or just to change the color, or maybe I don't want him to have one of those funny hat protective things on there. Maybe just to have crazy hair, or you can actually, paying for the tokens for the hair design, because there's just so many ways you could do things like that. Okay, I found this wrong. Okay, wait. Are those packs new? Yes, Slothrop, yes! I mentioned it in another stream. I showed it. I went into detail and everything like that. How could you not have seen it? Oh, you'll just get the inside juicy stories right over there, not here. So I mentioned that in another one. Yes, been in for about a week or so maybe. I'm saving up the two. Before, my objective was to have, 75 tokens? Ace of Bane says, yeah, I've been in about for a week or so maybe. Save those tokens. Yes, what I was doing, I was like saving up my 75 tokens. I don't know why I got 200. But saving up my 75 tokens so I could go splurge it on one of these packs, because this is the highest amount. Oops, yeah. And I get, 5 guaranteed epics, 150 energy, whoa. So, and I'll just blow it on that. But now it's like, ooh, it's like that, that meme where you got that guy with the girlfriend, he looks at the other one and was like, ooh, look at that, there's a 200 token pack there. Someone create that meme, please, and put it on the Discord. That'd be so funny. It's like the 75 token pack with the girl next to him, he's holding hands with, and looking at the 200 pack. Do that. That's just stupid fun. Yeah, anyway. If no one else did, I'll probably eventually do it. But yeah. Anyway, so it's like, ooh, look at that. That's a 200 token pack. I think I like that. So yeah. So now instead of saving up 75 tokens, I save up for my 200 tokens. And I've got that. And maybe next time I'll go blow it on. Don't know what. I have to see what we need first. Yeah. So as we're going back to the tokens, about I'll leave him there so you can study he's 31. Whoa, he's getting old. I've only just noticed that. That's interesting. He's like it's going to be interesting when I'm actually interested to see. I'll probably save one of these old guys. Old, 31. Oh my God, I'm older than that. That's terrible. One of these old players because I'm curious to see how much they start not disintegrating like blasted with a laser, disintegrated, no, degrading, losing their abilities and skills. It's going to be interesting to see how much they drop. It's going to be really interesting. So I'm going to save an older player or two just to see what happens. But I'm very tempted. Another time to sell your players is before they get to 32. Or when they're 32, sell them. Because once they hit 33, they're going to start going down. And when do you sell them? At the start of the season. The problem is, everyone's going to start selling at the start of the season. And yeah, but there could be more cash floating around or yeah, whatever. Anyway, so as I mentioned, as we're talking about with Ironworth, I'm just going to leave. No, we'll go to that game. What is it? This one here. Go to this, so you have something to look at while I'm going to the Discord where God knows where it is. All little icons. So he mentioned, so Ironworth mentioned, so if you save 50% of your total budget, how many tokens would you think is a fair return? What do you guys think? Answer this question so that Ironworth knows. If you save 50% of your budget, how many tokens do you think is a fair return? 3,000? 4,000? Just kidding. I imagine that the more the merrier from a manager's viewpoint, which is so true. But I'm talking about from a design viewpoint. It's a business viewpoint. I know that. Obviously, there's another layer on top of this, which is how many free tokens we want to have spilling around in the game. But put that to one side at the moment. No, we're not going to put that to one side at the moment. At the moment, I think there's actually quite a lot of tokens flowing around the game. Probably a bit too much, in fact. I think there's actually a bit too many tokens. For example, with you can just get loads of tokens. Okay, let's go here. Got 12 minutes. Remind me. 12 minutes. Let's go to the grounds. Tokens. Here's your tokens. Look at this. I'm already getting chance of up to 5 tokens every day. 5 tokens a day. up to, it could be less. Sometimes I get 2, 3, 4, but even if it's just 1 or 2 a day, it could sometimes be 5, even to like 2 a day, which happens quite a lot. I think it was only once I didn't get any tokens. Most of the time I get 3, 4, 5, 2, or around there. Imagine 2 a day. Even with 2 a day, that's like 2 by 30, that's 60. 60 tokens, boom. That's a lot. And there's nothing really else you want to improve here. So it's like basically most people are going to get the energy boost, which I didn't do. And I actually tried to increase the epic card chance for some reason. But yeah, I'll take this up to, but here, receive a chance up to 7 tokens. That's still a lot. And that's not including, look at this. I'm about to go up to level 15 after this match, maybe. Yeah, it will be, because you get like 40, 45 points. Yeah, so I'm going to be level 15 in another 20 minutes from now, or whenever it is. No, what am I looking for? Sponsors! I think this here may need to change. Managers are going to hate me for saying this, but there's just loads and loads of tokens available here. Probably too many tokens. Like from a business sense, for managers, it's brilliant. I'm very happy with this. But I mean, getting like +3 tokens per league match. Yeah, that's fine. But plus the 1 token per day. You get a token per day. That's 30. Yeah. And 3, like when you first starting up the game, you're going to pretty much win almost every match. And the last seasons, you win probably at least 18 of your 22 matches, probably more. That's if you end up 3rd place or something like that. But I mean, still, that's like, imagine, yeah, 18 or even 20 by 3, that's 60 extra tokens, and like, it's just quite easy to get tokens. Tokens should be something a bit more of a prize, a bit more of something that you earn. At the moment, it's just too free at the moment. So maybe another way is thinking, if I save up half of my money from my budget, there could be some type of other benefit. Maybe instead of tokens, it doesn't need to be tokens. Even if or maybe like even just a small percentage. Someone's mentioned 50 tokens for 50%. But even if it's 100%, it'd be maximum 50. But even then, we don't want too many tokens floating around unless, keep all of this, there are more things you can buy with tokens. I know the developers and Jeremy, they're probably thinking already of how they can insert tokens on here and in ways that will not influence the result of games and things like that. A lot of them would be cosmetics. As I already mentioned with the squad here, just being able to spend tokens, for example, don't make them free, basically. For example, here, what I would have done personally with, God, what am I looking at? Am I looking in the right place? Squad, finances, academy. I'm looking for something. Squad. No, it's not that one either. Grounds. I'm looking at how I changed my colors and everything like that. I've just had a mind blank. Around about here. Is it this one? No. Here, finances. Club. I've gone and lost it. Or is it here? Here it is. Okay. Yep. But here, even here, I find there's like, instead of offering 2, I would have just offered 1. And maybe not so many. Maybe just like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, you don't, these colors, or you could probably just give them the normal players, just a couple of prime, basic colors like red, blue, green, yellow, white. That's it. And then if they want any other colors, yeah, they can, then you can do this. Like at the moment, I don't really need, like with this green, with whatever, I don't know what green I've got, but with the green that I normally use, hang on, let's go to, here we go. So I've got this green here. I don't really need any of these other greens at all ever. I will probably never ever need to do that. So maybe, yeah, there's lots of offerings to choose from, and just yeah, I would have done that. Yes, get rid of all the free tokens. Ha 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 ha. This is where I need the evil laugh. Yes, I mean, I'm just thinking on the perspective of, just for the growth of the company, the game itself, because I would love Blackout Games to grow and do other sports and actually become big, and because it's a lot of fun. Yeah, game 5 minutes, just double checking. Yeah, so because I can't wait to the other sport like cricket and badminton. No, just kidding. Or I mean, I wouldn't mind badminton. I'd try that. But there's just so many other sports out there that you can do. Like, yeah, I mean, even the football / soccer, things like that. You could probably start raking in the money with that. There's a lot of competition. You got Hat Trick and Manager Zone and all those other ones. But if you've already got loyal supporters on Blackout Rugby, they can easily transfer through and vice versa and everything like that. So, yeah, there is, personally, there is at the moment, a lot of tokens, free tokens floating around. It'd be interesting. I should start another team up and just see how easy it is to get that flow in. So, yeah, I wouldn't offer so much. Maybe if there were some other value, some other reward, that's the word. If there were some other reward for, instead of tokens, doesn't need to be tokens, some other reward. Everything doesn't have to come down to tokens. It's like my kids are they'll probably say, oh, I'm gonna wash the dishes if you give me tokens. No, they don't get anything for that. No, but I mean, it's like, it could be some other type of reward, because yes, managers should be rewarded for saving the money for their club or whatever it is. It doesn't need to be tokens. It could be a small amount of tokens, like, I don't know, like 10 tokens or something like that if you really want to, maximum. It could be, just on a scale of 1 to 10, something like that. We don't need 50 or 100 more tokens in the system, because Blackout needs to make money, basically. And that's just one of the ways. Stop that flow. All of the managers are going to start throwing things at me. I know. But, yeah, for example, as a reward, if you have to go the token way for that, I would do maximum like 10, 20 or so. 20! Yeah, maybe. Yeah, 20. I mean, as a manager, that would be cool. But I'm just looking beyond that. Some other reward. It could be another thing, like something cosmetic or something to do with the players, or I'd need to think about that too. Maybe the other managers could think about what other thing could be there instead of... it doesn't all have to be about tokens. There are other ways to make managers happy. Alcohol, barbecues. As in the game. There are other ways. At the moment, off the top of my head, I can't think of any. But yeah, we can all talk about this later in the Discord or in the chat or wherever. Anyway, I just want to go check out this game here. This is going to start like 3 minutes from now. We haven't seen a game tonight. You've been distracting me. So who am I against here? I've got no idea. This is my team, Woodward, England, playing against S Club 7. Charlie. Name looks familiar. The name looks familiar. Probably because I probably saw his name last time I looked at the league or from somewhere. Based in New Zealand. Cool. Must be a cool guy then. Yellow. How can a New Zealander have yellow for a colour? That can't be true. He can't be from New Zealand. No person ever... you've got the Hurricanes? They're yellow. But that explains everything. That's probably why they don't do so well. Anyway, I'm against this team, which is a real person, I think. And we'll go check out the match. It just starts in 2 minutes. Yes! Good one. I like that idea, Slothrop. Renaming academy players would be nice. Renaming players, those types of things. Either make, charge tokens or get it as a reward. As like, your reward for saving 50% of your money is you get to rename X a player. One player this season. So people are like, ooh. And people are like, really, I'm burning to rename some of my players. Because at the moment, my player Stonely, I'm going to change his name to Stoner. That's his, no. He's always going to be Stonely. Anyway, I used a card here for God knows why. I think I had one card left over, as usual. And this looks like Roland's. These are my team. Let's go check this out. Tamaki. Okay, this looks like it shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, like this. Ooh, there's a big difference there. But, as you have seen before, I've got my youth player in there. He's 19 now. He's growing up. He's already got a beard and horrible haircut. And 47, 30, 47, 32. Okay, so over this bonkers. Oh, Bonga. I thought it said bonkers for a moment. Nicholas Bonga. Yeah, so this one shouldn't be too bad. But I've said that before and I didn't win. So, hopefully I will do well, because I have played a card. Yes! I didn't even remember what card it was. Want to go have a look? And before it begins... No! It's almost that time. Damn. It's going to start now. I don't even... Honestly, I don't remember what card it was. I think it's just one of those one energy cards. Like, oh, God. I've got to get rid of the energy. I don't have to get rid of it, but I just can't leave it there and sleep well at night. If I've got one energy, it's like, I've got to spend it on something. It's like the people that spend 1.4 million on a player. Anyway, and this game is all important, maybe. Whoa! Did you see my number 9? He just about went down the road to the other stadium. Anyway, oh, this is quick. Waghorn is number 10. I don't remember him. Stoner, unfortunately, we don't have Stoner in this match. This is going to be a pushover. Yes, it is. There he is. Anyway, going back. Let's looking at the sound of that try. Oh, I can't hear myself think. Oh, it's going to be like this the whole game, I hope. Anyway. I was thinking about epic cut. Ooh, that's a good one. These are interesting ideas. I think I'm going to get rid of all the free tokens. Yes. That's where I need the evil laugh button. Whoa. Mary. Wow, and he's off. He's out of there. Whoa, he's fast. I was actually going to swap him out tonight. Oh, not tonight. Sometime today when I was looking. I was going to get rid of him and put a youth player in. But I said, no, he's a bit too fast. And it shows. He's really fast. I've been thinking about epic cards as rewards. That, Iworth, is a brilliant idea. Epic cards. Tokens. We've got enough tokens. I mean, you want people to get tokens or appreciate tokens more. Value tokens. Oh, yeah, they've actually got the ball. I haven't even seen the names of any of these guys. I just saw that name, so I'm not going to pronounce it. Looks like mud. Lecky. He licks the ball. Oh, rugby is about to start in New Zealand, like real rugby, super club rugby, because we're getting this coronavirus under control. We've got like 64 or 65 active cases in New Zealand. It goes down every day. That's the number I'm watching, the number of active cases. So I'm like, and because of that, you've got the club rugby coming out. That's going to be cool. How cool is that? Getting to see these big teams play each other. And there's no other sport going on around the world except for, I don't know, Ludo or Monopoly or something like that. Yeah, so as you mentioned, Iworth, those, yeah, epic cards. Perfect. I think that's actually a brilliant idea. That's a really good idea as compensation for, well, they could be any cards. It could be a random card. It could be like a contract card, academy cards, or maybe a pack of 5 epic cards if you get 50%. Or one, yeah, but those epic cards, I think they'd be really, really cool. Because if you're giving away 5 epic cards, for example, How much did they... Ooh, I got another try. Oh, here's the second one. Okay. If you're giving away 5 epic cards, I don't know what that's worth in tokens, but it's going to be a lot cheaper than giving someone 20 tokens or 50 tokens because they could just buy many more. And it's also taking tokens out of the system. And yeah, epic cards would be cool. So that was my bonus try, wasn't it? Yeah, that's good. Cha! Oh, Gelder, hoys. I never actually pronounced his name properly. I always invent names for everyone. Waghorn, I actually say his name. Greenwood. When I can pronounce the names, I do sometimes. But yeah, when they got really weird names, I just invent them. And been thinking about epic cards reward. Here you go. Slothrop says renaming academy players would be nice. Yep, renaming players. I remember we could rename. No, I think it was in Classic. I hope I got the right game. You could insert a... Ooh. You could insert a... What do you call it? A nickname. That was it. A nickname. We could, like I did, like something Stoner, Stonely or whatever it is. Nicknames. Yeah, that's something. So yeah, it was just renaming players. Renaming players? That's the problem is, if I call all of my team, I change their last name to Woodward. It's like, and Woodward kicks off, and then Woodward does this, and Woodward does that. It'd be like, but you can't have the same first name. That would be funny. But at the same time, watching a game like that is be like, oh god, they're all called Woodward, and you can't really tell. Like I know this is Waghorn's coming in there because I don't look at the name. Cha. Here's old Cha going through. He doesn't go. Oh, we're in the second half now. Oh, he does too. And he got nailed. No, he gets pushed back. And renaming academy players would be nice. And Acebane, Doyle, Tabua. He's doing well. Look at that. Hambleton, Sir Hambleton. I'd change his nickname to Sir. Sir Hambleton. He's the aristocrat. Acebane says, I'm worried about customizing names. We'll end up with some strange names that will take away from the realism. Okay, on that point there, what I've seen in another online game, which that game that shall not be mentioned, it can only be one of the names or surnames that are actually in the system. So, for example, I don't know if Woodward is in the system. I think it might be because when I did the names for Chile, for Classic, I think I put Woodward in there. Maybe. No, I don't think I did. Because it was already in the system. With that, you can only choose one of the names from around the world. The surnames and the first names. I mean, but everyone's going to put like, what was it, Daniel Carter or... What was the other guy that was famous? I can't remember. You know, everyone's going to have Daniel Carter's as 10 or whatever, whoever's good in your country. And they're like, and there could be names like that. But yeah, it's only like, so they can't be called, I don't know, they can't be called, the name of my prop is Unicorn Stardust. Unicorn is not a first name. Well, it's not a normal first name. And Stardust is like, it's not a normal surname. So you won't find it in the list of like, because all of the surnames now in Blackout Rugby, there's like loads and loads of names, and some of the names are really funny and they make me laugh. You can choose one of those ones. And you can choose one of the first names. There's just thousands, I imagine. Thousands you can choose from. And if you want, you will be able to find your own name there, most likely. Yeah, so I don't think that's what... Oh, he's actually getting close to my line. I might have to pay attention to this match and study his tactics to actually see who I can fire tonight. Okay, whoever lets this guy through is going to get fired. Oh, look, they're going to get the ball back. Okay, who let him through there? Who's getting fired tonight? Purchase. Talking about surnames, Purchase, is that like a real surname? Okay, I've just been corrected. Purchase got the try. I'm not happy with that. How did I let that through? It got kicked all the way down there because he didn't do like a line break or anything like that. He kicked it down there, or was it at a kickoff? Shows how much I've been paying attention to this game. I just put it on there so we've got something to look at. Sivivatu. Okay. So, going back to the chat, I'm worried about customizing names. We end up with some strange names. As I said, like you can't call your big 140 kilo hooker unicorn. Unicorn Love Dust. Isn't that a lovely name? I mean, for a hooker, yeah, it could actually be a name. I mean, for a prop. Let's just stop talking about hookers here. YouTube's going to ban me. Game's going to be over soon. I didn't really pay any attention to this, except for their try. That's the only thing I noticed. All the rest is whatever. Oh, and he keeps going too. He's not giving up. Well done. Welcome. Well done, S-Club, for not giving up. I'm going to kick it out now. Chicken. You got to some more points. Okay, I'm going to go get my free tokens before Iworth deletes them all. I'm going to quick get them before the delete button. Okay, here it is. Got it. Haha. Anyway, let's go have a look at this timeline to actually see what happened in the game that I didn't watch at all. Any niggle injuries? That's something that we need in the matches. One of those. Oh, that's his one. I got a tamaki too. And he got a niggle injury. Okay. That'd be good if there's some type of like little slide in. Injury. Number 9. Slides back out. That's all you need. But I know you got lots of other things coming up. Let's look at the match stats. I got 5 tries. Ooh, look at possession. That's interesting. It was a bit more well fought than I expected. And action area down there. Okay. Ooh, what happened here? As I mentioned, Woodward England. England? Yeah. I almost said English. My other channel. Woodward England has increased to level 15. Which means nothing much really. I think when it's up level 19 you change. Rhinus Bosman. Bosman. Rhinus, is that a real first name? Probably is in some country. Okay. We've done that. Oh, my what was it? My academy somewhere is ready. Is it here? Must be. Oh, it's finished. Let's finish this construction. I've got millions to spend. And I want my open, clicked, done, community. Thank you very much. And I've got, what am I going to increase here? Ooh, I can't increase my scouting assignment yet. I'm really burning for that. My level 5. I've already got one of my teams that's got a level 5, but this one hasn't. So I'm going to increase my physical cap. Look at that. I'm just going to confirm that. Yes. And skill coaching. Physical cap all the way. And I'll think about my next one. Oh, I did that quickly without really looking. Oh, well, that's what I did there. And I'm going to upgrade it. 370,000. Here is a tip to just, to the construction guys every day, they're going to get a bonus too when they finish it because it's just that money. Construct, yes, because I really want that next level. And let's go. There was a game. I think one of you guys has got a game or had a game. Someone's in my league. Chimera. Well, that one's live. Let's go put that on. Probably already finished by now. Yeah, it has. Oh, okay. I wonder if there's any other live matches I can just put on while we're chatting to make it more interesting. Where can we see live matches? League Cap Millennial. Oh, it's a 9 hours. Nope, that's not happening right now. That's not happening right now. I need to go to... Which team is it? Chile's not there. I don't know. There must be something going on. Flying koalas. Oh, it's in an hour from now. No live matches. What I should do a friendly. Go find someone. Do a friendly. Which team shall I do it with? Let's go Woodward Games because I need a center. Okay, so basically there's no matches going on here. No friendlies. Instant matchmaking. Find an opponent. If I see any of you guys, I'm going to ignore it. No. Anyone interesting here? Parramatta Old Boys. Do I want to go beat an Australian? Of course I do. Well, I hope I do. Let's just do a kickoff anyway. Instant match, whatever. I have no idea what they're like or who they are, but it's going to be fun. Okay, going back to the chat. What are your tactics for that match? I think I always use the worst tactic ever. That's the name of it. Thing is, the 3 teams have the worst tactic ever, and I always get them mixed up. I never remember what they are. But, honestly, we can have a look later. Oh, it's already started, and I'm down his end. Freeth! Let's just leave this on here. So epic cards is a good idea as a reward instead of tokens. So Slothrop. I don't know whether to say Slothrop or Slothrop. You probably want sloth as in the slow creature. Or the creature, yeah. Ooh, is he going to get through? Ooh, my number 10, what happened to him? He just went past there like no one's business. Creative, someone's going creative. It's not something I often do. So you can save your epic cards for because you know I won't go creative very much. Anyway, epic cards is a good idea as a reward instead of tokens. Oh, he kicked it. Interesting. I say interesting because I don't kick very much at the moment. I will eventually when I figure it out. Ooh, nicknames. I heard that. Ooh, nicknames. I remember that from Blackout Rugby Classic. Yes, that was cool. I enjoyed that. Nicknames might be decent. Yep. I've met a Acerbane from I've met a hooker's named Unicorn. Do tell all, I pray, do tell all. Or maybe not, because probably get YouTube banning or something. Isleworth, we are planning on tweaking the injury system at some point to make medical tech more impactful. Yes, that's probably a good thing, because at the moment I think the health medical thing is pretty useless, especially once you've got that amenity. Oh, the Stoner's awake. He woke up for the game. Sweet. Pass it to Cottam. Oh, he's not here anymore. Sorry about that. I don't know who I've got in his place. It's number 13. Pass it number 13 so I can see. Or you can get a try. Okay. Pass it to 13. I want to see who my number 13 is. My 13 is Metaliki. Who the hell's he? I think he's like happy, like, oh, I've got a game. Yay, finally I get to have a game. If you remember what happened to the last guy in your position. Yeah, that's why I like, shit, I'm getting rid of it now. Just throw it. This game's 0-all. This is interesting. What do you call it? The stats are going to be interesting. Oh, I like the stat. Anyway, going back. I've met a hooker named Unicorn. That's... Ooh, and you threw it, you dick. Oh, you could have just kept going there, but you decided to pass it like a... We're gonna create a name, a verb or a noun. He did a Cottam. He did a Cottam. Oh, I got it. Oh, I could have gone through there. We're going to use Cottam from now until the end. And people are going to wonder, what the hell does that mean? He did a Cottam. Okay. We're planning on tweaking the injury system at some point to make medical tech more impactful. Yes, I agree with that, because at the moment it's a little bit useless. Well, because when you've got that amenity where it increases 10%, which is a wonderful thing, it's, yeah. But what I've also found, Tennant, he's usually my scrum half, and I put him, he's a youth player, and I put him in the, what do you call it, in that wing position, because after the last training, he just suddenly became a wing. I was like, oh, I'll just put him in wing to try, see how he goes. Useless. But I won't get rid of him because he's a star player. Oh, at the beginning of next season, we'll see. I'm going to sell a star player. And I'm going to sell it in the first days of next season. Ooh, that's going to be awesome. Anyway. Kick off, and I'm going the other way now. Panther, he's out of there, just about. Ooh, he got caught. Well done, your fullback. Parramatta. Well done. He gets away. But with the medicals thing, what I've noticed is a lot of, like bugs. Remember, everyone who's watching this, Blackout Rugby is in beta, which means it's not fully ready. Sometimes bugs may appear here and there, every now and then, but that's why it's beta. But fortunately, when the bug does appear, it usually gets solved before long, because the community, we like to complain a lot. It's like, hey, something happened here, and and it usually gets fixed. Not because we shout or cry or anything like that, but because the developers, they usually do a good job. But anyway, as I was saying, what I've discovered, there are some bugs with the training. I've noticed, like sometimes I do play a card and something doesn't happen. I know it happens at supposed to train at midnight, but sometimes it doesn't, and just weird things happen. Like Stoner, for one of the matches, I'm 100% sure I played a card on him, and the next morning, supposed to be after midnight, he didn't get healed. It could have been because he's a stoner or don't know what, but he wasn't healed. And because I remember spending 4 energy on him. And that's a lot to spend on health. It's like, I don't think I've spent 4 energy in total since I've started playing the game. But yes, the health thing needs to improve or change. Like when you got little things saying this player's injured, and yeah, something needs to change there. So that would be a good thing. Slothrop, if my screen name is too hard to pronounce for you, you can use my real name, Unicorn. Oh, that made me laugh. At least I didn't have coffee in my mouth this time. Man, this is 0-0, this match. This probably would have been a good match to watch. Anyway, whatever happens, it's gonna be good. Okay, I'm not gonna read anything while I've got something in my mouth. You can just use my real name, Unicorn. Oh god. The thing is, there will be someone called Unicorn in this world, and more than one. It's like the name, those names of I don't know why actors and actresses, they call their kids the worst things ever. It's like someone called their kid Apple. I'd like to present to you my son, Apple. How could you call your kid Apple? It's like, no, it's just, yeah, so Apple does exist. I expect to see it as a first name. Look, it's just about the end of the game. We should actually pay attention to this game. It's 0-0. I've got it. This is your chance, Cottam. No, this is your chance, whoever's replacing Cottam, to get a try. Let's see. Stoner got nailed on the pitch. Not out. Ooh, and he tried to sneak away. This is an interesting game. This could end up 0-0. Could be. I have no idea. We'll see. Let's just watch the last couple of minutes. Ooh, turnover. This is not good. He lost the ball. Game over. Wow! 0-0. It's not often you see a game that's 0-0. Well done, Parramatta Old Boys. For an Australian, you did well. Okay, and... Oh, I would have got a moderate injury. It's not often you see these. I'm not asking for them, definitely not. Okay, so I had more possession, most of the action on this part, but I couldn't cement the deal. I couldn't do anything really. Gained lots of meters, carries, but just nil all. This was an interesting game. What would be really cool, just to click on the name of the person, and I know it's coming down the line, but like just to see who is Parramatta Old Boys, what league they're in, who they're against, and everything like that, just so you can like scout the other team and see, what they're all about. Let's go check out the players. Ooh, he had better lock. That's interesting. This is not his real formation, I don't think. Better scrum half. So this was actually, as you can see, evenly matched. Yeah, so he's my young guy. My young bald 19-year-old. Yeah, so we actually had better center too. Better center. He's my replacement. He's replaced, what's his name? Cotton. Yes, I actually had a better team. Oh no, about the same. Interesting. So that was an interesting match. 0-0. And, of course, I just want to I'm just got this doubt there. I know there's no injuries in friendlies, but I just want to double check. I've got him injured. He'll be fine tonight. I've got him ready for a game tomorrow morning. He's got like 90% or something like that. Yeah. And with my amenity, he's going to be the 10% I'm going to earn overnight, so no problem at all. So, because at the moment, a niggle injury is only 90. And the moderates, what are they, 80, 60, 70? I don't know. That could drop. All the managers are going to hate me because I'm saying, give them more injuries, take away the tokens. No. Injuries, no. I don't want more injuries. Okay, let's get out of here. So, going back to the conversation. About the unit. His real name's Unicorn. Yeah. And what else is we going to chat about? It's going to quickly... let's go watch the rain. Let's watch the rain while I go quickly look at the Discord. Talking about the tokens. Yeah. So we've all decided, it has been agreed, we can make it official, tokens aren't going to be given out. Okay, put your hand up, vote, yes, 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 yes. Okay, cool, decided. Next, what other world solution can we fix? As long as it's not coronavirus. Okay. Yep. Going off to, what I've done too is bumped up my academy. Where is it? I bumped up my academy spending. Look at that, 3.2 million. And if I go to my academy spending, 150 I'm spending every day. I've got 1,000 stars already. Yay! I wonder how who can get the most stars here. Let's now if I spend that much every day, in 20 days I would have spent 3 million. Yeah, that's alright. So probably as I get closer, I'm going to drop it down. Yeah. Because if I drop it down to 100 in another 20 days or so, that's only 2 million. That means I've got 1.2 million. And let's go check out the grounds. That's going to be ready soon. And then I probably want to blow it all on my stadiums. Are quite expensive, which is a good thing. Because it costs like about 500,000. As long as I've got enough to upgrade that or whatever. Yeah, but I'm just going to keep it at that until I get to around 1 million. Yeah, I don't want any more than 1 million. But now, since I know there's no tokens at the end of the season, which is... Whose fault was that? It wasn't my fault, was it? No, where was it? Go back here. No! Pressing the wrong buttons. As long as the wife doesn't say that. Here we go. So I'm just going to keep it 150 until I get to around 1 million. But I'm going to pay attention to the number of days. As soon as we start getting closer to the semi-finals and finals, I'm like, okay, it's time to spend the rest of the money. I'm not saving any money. Well, actually, I'm not saving any money because of, I don't know, how much have I got boost? I don't even know, carryover boost. I spent it on that because didn't have these available at the time. I get to carry over 150,000. Whoopee, I spend that in a day. Which that's like, yeah, whatever. Budget boost. Ooh. Did I just hear torrential rain outside? I should actually sit up. I've been slouching in the chair. Bad for your back. 250,000. Yeah, that's all right. Anyway, so get out of here. You can watch the rain while I go check out what everyone was saying again. Yep, everyone totally agreed with me. No, it was actually his Isobane's idea. Yep. At the moment, you can get up to 100 tokens, which is too much. He also recommends you reduce it. See, Isobane started it. He said we should reduce it, which translates as get rid of it. So it's his fault. What if you sell a bunch of players and end up with more money left over than you start with? Yeah, it goes to waste. It's true. So, as mentioned before, as Iworth mentioned before, yeah, it's probably a good thing to have the epic cards would be a good thing. It'd be a really good thing. Yep, I just sold a player for a lot, and yeah, I just pumped it up to 150. Isobane sold his player for 788. Oh, we should go check out how much he's going for. I don't know if we can see it here. You probably know how much it's going for already. Let's go to the watch list. Oh, I should have put it on the watch list. That was stupid of me. Okay, let's go to the market. Pump it up to level, was it 35? We put it at 35. That'll do. And here it is. Okay, I'm just going to put him on my watch list. And has he had a bid? Oh, it was 11 hours ago. Come on, it's time in Europe or wherever you are. You could have. Yeah. But I remember these names from these guys were all doing the same things, like bidding, because they all want these cool players. So if anyone's got like a level 40-something player they want to sell, level 44, 5, 6, 7, now's the time because people are out. If one of these guys buys them, like Booker buys them, these other guys probably want something at that level. So if you want to make some money, that's the way. Oh, look, it just changed. You've just passed me. Profits of Splot. Oh, you just saw that happen live. This is where it gets exciting in this last hour. I know, they're bidding now. Oh, did you see that? Live. You just passed me. Oh well. Let me know how much it goes for. Okay, I'm just going to remove it because, yeah, you've just beaten me. Just kidding. It'd be interesting to see what the highest... We should have some type of... Or I should make some type of note somewhere about the highest someone sold their player for or something like that. A new record. Yes, a new record. New record until the beginning, the first days of next season. I'm going to sell my star player. I'm going to clean someone's money. I bet I'll get, hopefully I'll get at least 2 million for my star player. He's going to be a 50. He's going to be a level 53, 4 at that time, level 55 star player. He's going to be 26 or so. They're just gonna... It's gonna go minimum 2 million. It's gonna be whatever anyone's money's got. I'm tempted to sell my center now. If you've got a spare center, sell him. Let's see him. We'll see. Let me know what the name is and I'll keep an eye on him. Everyone's after centers. Everyone's so, and this is interesting because these auto bids. See, he's automatically. Oh, this is interesting. 1.4 million. This is good. Oh, I'm just gonna leave it there while we're chatting. We'll leave it here. Well, I'm not gonna talk for another hour, of course, or 2 hours, whatever it is. But yeah, we'll just leave it here while we're chatting because suddenly we'll see like, oh, if you want to appear live on YouTube, you can see your name here. No, unless you got like a spare 1.5 million or so, because that's going to be an auto bid. I bet he's got like 1.5 million. For this, how this guy? Let's go check out his attributes. Speed 49. Acceleration 43. That's actually good. Power 52. That is impressive for a center. That's impressive. Look at this. 26. I can see why you sold him. I'm trying to get all of my guys on the pitch with at least 30 endurance. If you got under 30, nah. It's just not, it's not worth it really. But little by little, I'm getting rid of them. I think Cottam had like 30 something. And the other new guys only got like 20 or whatever. But yeah. So I can understand why you... Because there's still a lot of players with only got 18 or 19 in endurance. So, yeah. Yeah, one of these bidders will miss out and will be even more desperate. Someone's going to miss out. Let's go check out the bid history. Someone is going to miss out. And he's going to I really want a center. But there's not much you can spend it on now, really. Are there other ways? It'd be interesting if there are more ways to spend cash other than the transfer market. What other things could you spend money on? I mean, the stadium, yeah, you've got that. Because the mainly is upgrading your things, your buildings and things like that. But once you get to the top level, you can have this money you don't need to upgrade and you just spend it on, well, you're going to need to spend it on contracts, yes. But you could spend it on players or thinking of other ways that you could use money to spend it in the game. Let's leave it there. 4 minutes. 4 minutes have gone and nothing's happened. Ha. Yeah, one of those bidders. This is probably the max cash they have to spend. Probably. Yeah, this is probably the maximum amount they've got to spend. I'm lucky because of, this isn't the true example because the other teams usually have about, I have somewhere floating around 1.8 million and 2 million in general until I start blowing it on the academy and things. Like at the start of the season, it's about 1.8 or 2 million, which is a lot of money. So maybe some of these teams are close to that. If they've upgraded a building at the beginning of the season, which they probably have, they're probably close to 1.5 million or so. If someone hasn't upgraded anything, maybe 1.8. But that's a lot of money. At the moment, personally, I wouldn't spend that much. I remember, okay, we're talking about a decade ago, over 10 years ago. It was probably 12 years ago. Classic Blackout Rugby. I wish I still had my team there. I'm so annoyed. But anyway, out of my stupidity, I just let it disappear in March of this year. I remember they were it's like selling a level 20 now for $1 million. They were just everyone at the start in season 1, at the start of season 1, everyone had level 14, 15, 16 players, and someone would put a level 20 player or something like that, or whatever it is. I can't remember now. But just imagine, a level 20 player. And it was just someone would spend hundreds of thousands on a level 20. And even now, it's just no one would spend $1 million on that. But at the time, it was just oh, I want to buy him. And the same thing's going to happen now. He's going to think, oh man, I spent $1.5 million on Justin. And he was only a level 46 players. I wonder what the levels are gonna how high they're gonna get. Are they gonna get to level 60ish maybe? Because I've already got a star lock that's maxed out. He's the guy I'm gonna sell next season. I just want to increase him in useless of skills or whatever. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I've got a star lock that's already maxed out. So it's like, unless I want to improve his kicking, it's like, yeah, I can't. It's just a waste of time. So yeah, and he's only like level 53. But at the same time, I've got other new star players coming through, which are going to pass him definitely. Definitely, they're going to pass him. They're going to be at least level 60, I'm sure. I imagine we'll probably get like up to level 70s or something like that, and then they're going to start. Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see how they get. Acerbane says contracts. Yep, when you're up at the highest level, I imagine we're going to be spending lots of cash on contracts. Loads of cash on that. If even now, my clubs are like level 14 or 15 or so. Yeah, one of my contracts was like for $300 and something thousand. It's like, ooh. And if you got like 5 of those coming up in a season, that's $1.5 million. Ooh, that's a lot of money unless you drop it down. And then it's 50 days later or 54 days or whenever it is later, you're gonna have to pay for them again. So yeah, that's where you're gonna need some of the money. It's gonna be interesting to see how everything happens. The game's new, and no one knows what's going to happen in the future with the prices of players and the contracts and all of these things that are happening, the tokens and things like that. And buildings, and buildings. Acerbane says, yeah, I wouldn't spend it either. These players are the original group that have low skill caps. Exactly. Very good point. These have got low skill caps. That's what happened with my lock. Is it this guy here? Let's go check him out. I've put my lock training with my backs already. Where is he? Number 5. We've got a Uruguayan in there. A guy from Uruguay. Yeah, this guy here. Yeah, he's already maxed out, except for in line-out throwing. Look at these. I still need to increase his tackling, passing, catching, line breaking. I can increase all of these. As you can see, I just focused on all of his main skills. But look at this. Do you think they're gonna like this? A 2.4 centimeter lock who weighs 125 kilos. He's going to be 26 years old next year, but he's already maxed in these main abilities. Like maxed in 53, maxed at 59 in line out jumping, maxed in 59. My other, is it this one? He's already at 50. He's like 19. This young whippersnapper, he's already, look at these, 2.2, that's cool. He's already 19 years old. And he's already got 51. And look how much growth. He's going to be at least 60. Line out jump. At least 60. You can't really tell what it's going to be. But it could be like 60, 62-ish. Don't know. But already he's blitzing the other one. And when I sell this other guy, this guy here, which hopefully I'll make at least a couple of million, I imagine someone's going to spend all of their money. They're going to be like so in a bidding war. Thing is, you got to let people know in advance and, everything like that. You got to do the marketing beforehand. It's like, let everyone know. Anyway, so this is Tony Lima. He's already maxed in 56 scrum. And this guy's got my other guy. He's 52 scrum, or it's like, you can see the difference. There's a huge difference. So when I get rid of him, this guy here, it's going to free up a star player, which means I'm going to get another youth in, and woohoo, because I've already got a lock who's a star player. I just need one star player lock because I need to spread out the star player positions. So you're out of there, and I'll get someone else. And let's see what else. Selling those first star players now might be a smart move. Exactly. That's what I plan to do. The first star, because that's the one that came with the team. They're capped low. We didn't have a chance. They didn't come through the youth academy. So their caps are going to be low. And someone's going to see star player. Hey, let's go see if there is a star player on the market. Let's go have a look. Let's go see. I doubt it. Anything happened here? No, nothing's happened for 11 minutes. God, man. Boring. Just kidding. So we'll go look for is a star player. Is there anyone? And no players found. No players found. Let's try it again. No players found. No one's selling their star players. Someone, I remember in the chat, someone did that. Someone sold a star player and didn't get much because of the buy now button. I would have been spewing too. Yeah, so you're goodbye, Lima. Doma Lima. You got like a Spanish name. So let's continue looking at what everyone's saying in the chat. That's why it is important to be watching these videos to help the community. And when you watch these incredibly enlightening videos, you will learn something. You will learn things like there are hookers called unicorn. Things like that will help you in the game. Okay, let's go back. So, Acebane says, selling those first star players now might be a smart move. You could either sell them like right now, which I don't really want to do. I'm going to wait until next season. At the beginning of next season. Don't sell your star players next season. Or you can if you want. Yeah, but I'm going to do it anyway. Don't sell your star players. I'm going to sell it. I'm going to see what happens. It's an experiment. So, yeah. So selling those first star, as Acebane said, selling those first star players now might be a good move. You could do it now. People probably still got a lot of cash, especially those guys that are hungry for centers. I'll do it like in the first couple of days before they can spend their money on the academy or upgrades or anything like that. Replace them with a fresh star whose skill caps are 20 plus levels higher. Not only that, if you... Let's go check out. Go here. Where is it? The academy? No. Let's go to the academy. Scout new player. Oh, I haven't even done that yet. Why haven't I done it? Let's go check it out. Because I've only just increased it and... because I was waiting for that. But I could still scout someone. Because that's not ready for another 8 days. So let's go scout someone. Academy. I got 1 million. Not 1 million. I'm just so used to, selling players for 1 million. It just... I like winding you guys up. What's happening here? He's a non-star. Okay, let's go scout someone. I'm already at the star player cap. No problem. And how much can I do? For 250. I suppose I could. Yeah, let's just do it anyway and just bring him through. And then, I know, because this guy, how long's he got? He's got like 3 days. Plus 7 days, 10 days. Yeah, I'll just... And then if I want, I can just sell him anyway. Because 250 stars is like nothing, really. Let's just go do it. Yep, I want to do that. And I've got... Oh, God. Alama Ethu. As you can see, real last names and first names. Okay. Alama Ethutane. Sounds like something from a Vikings series. Alama Ethutane. Ethelwold, God knows what. He's a hooker. 186, 109. I'll think about that tomorrow. I don't need to scout again. I don't know whether I don't even know if I need a hooker. Do I need a hooker? Tell me. Do I need a hooker? No, his name's not Unicorn. Nope, not having him. Sorry, you're gone. Okay, so that's, yeah, so, yep. Get out of there. And let's go back to not to the comp. I'm supposed to go to the other one. Market. No, yeah, market. We're going to go keep an eye on him. We're not going to wait the whole time, just out of curiosity while we're talking. Okay, so Slothrop says, I would really like to have the skill caps be more clearer. Hover over to get the number. Yes, personally, that would actually be really cool. You don't see the skill caps here. That's interesting. That's a good thing. Personally, I think that's a good thing. You're just like, ooh, how much has he got left? Because I know in some other online manager sport games you cannot see where those caps are and things like that, so that's a good thing. At least here we can see. Yeah, it would be nice. I can see what you mean. It's like this. Yeah, wait for it, here it comes. Because at the moment, for example, I really want to know if my lock, when he's going to max out and line out throwing. It's an essential thing. So you don't know if it's really like, you got to like line up, get a ruler maybe. He's going to max out like 45-ish maybe. That could be, I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to know when they max out. But is that giving away too much? Yeah, I mean, personally, I'd like it. I'd like to know, but at the same time, it's something you can do. You have to get an Excel sheet or something like that. So when you bring these youth players through especially the star youth players, you know exactly, I gave him 22 in endurance, so he's going to max at 62 endurance, for example. And you need to know those things anyway. But yeah, I understand that would be good to have some type of hover over, but at least you can visually see it. And probably it's a good thing not to clutter up the screen, because having the hover over also uses resources of servers and things like that. So you can have a general idea. And if you're really interested, you're going to have to, get an Excel out, basically. But yeah, personally it'd be cool, but at the same time I understand why it wouldn't be done. I'm also considering selling my starting star player. Also a lock. Did anyone get a star player that wasn't a lock? I'm pretty sure everyone got a star lock. Let me know in the comments, the chat, wherever. If you didn't get a star lock to start with, I think everyone did. I would really like to have the skill caps be more okay. I'm also considering selling my starting star player, also a lock. Yep. I'm going to do it. I don't know. Yeah, as I mentioned, this guy probably at the first days of next season. I'm going to do that experiment. We'll see how it goes. And there's going to be at least a couple of people bidding, so they're probably going to want another one anyway. The person that missed out is going to want another one. He's going to be like, this time I'm going to get it. Also, with them, you have to be careful what time you put them on the transfer market. You have to be very careful because if you do it like at 4 o'clock New Zealand time, guys in Europe, it's going to be 4 o'clock in the morning. You're going to miss out on all of those guys. And the people in South America, they're going to be asleep too. So you want the optimal time is probably around 9-ish, 8, 9, 10-ish New Zealand time, which is 8, 9, 10-ish, well, actually like 9, 10-ish, 9-ish or 10-ish in Europe time. That's probably like the best time. Yeah, but you're going to miss out with all of the Americans, the North Americans, or the guys from the States and South America. I don't know how many people are from there, actually. At the moment, the majority are from Europe and New Zealand and the West Island. Was it Australia? That's the one. Considering selling my... Yeah, yep, it couldn't hurt to know that. Wrong button. But no star player on the market. Wrong button. Probably. What was that with this one here? Market. Time. Oh, we got a time remaining. I never actually noticed that. Oh, let's go under auction. Under auction. Oh, let's go click this. I didn't actually notice that. Look at all of these players under auction. Ooh, lots of cheap players. Level 33, everyone's buying those. I'm glad I sold my other ones beforehand. Should we up the level? Let's go up the level a little. I don't want any level 30. Let's go from level 33. So level 33, not looking at the star players at the moment. Current price. Oh, you can't go higher than that. Okay, time remaining. Under auction. It's not going to show... When did that come in? I didn't actually notice that. Shows I've been paying attention. Okay, let's go see... Is that clear filter? No, where's the... refresh. Duh. Here we go. Yes, it was the wrong button. Okay, look, we've got a 38... Level 38 scrum half going for cheapish. Well, Actually, that's not cheap. 400 for a level 38. Oh, let's go see how this bidding's going. Oh, look at these guys. These guys are still... They're burning. They're burning for some players. So it was the... Yeah, you're right. It was the refresh. Okay, let's go do it again. Let's go click star player and under auction. No, it's just all. Level 33. Let's just bring it back just in case. And we're just looking for a star player. Wrong button. Thank you for reminding me. I was just testing to see if you're still watching. Nope, no star players. Yeah. But yeah, okay, so that's interesting. I hadn't noticed that. Under auction. Under auction. Oh, this is going to be a cool button. Let's go let's just go put it on level 34. Lots of level 33 ones. Clear, I just about did it again. That's probably why I can never find players. Okay, so we've got this Justin guy. Who's here? Never seen him. So, no star market. Lol, market is going to get flooded with old star locks. Yes! That's why. You can either do it now. If someone wants to risk it, they can do it now. But I don't want to risk it at the moment. Because people have already spent loads of money. They spent $1.5 million on these lesser players, like lesser players like Justin Burns. So, yes. So I'll definitely do it in the first couple of days. But I wouldn't recommend next season. No, I'd recommend waiting the following season. Do what you like. If you're going to do it, let me know. And then we'll see what happens. Do what you like. You're going to do what you like anyway. But yeah, I plan to do it maybe at the beginning. Or maybe I just want you to sell your star players. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I will. Yes, Australia, the West Island. It is a West Island. It's just... Oh, Iowa, you had a star fly half. Really? That would be my second position. I would like a star lock. Okay, this is your choice. You got 4-star players. What are those 4-star players? I'd go for a star hooker. You can never have enough of those. Star lock, star hooker, star lock, star fly half, and the other one probably be a star center or wing. Center or wing. I'm like, whatever comes out of the academy, maybe. I'll go with those ones. Okay. Slothrop says... So it was interesting that Iworth says I had a black... I had a star... Because looking at the complete names, like Black Iworth. That's his name in the chat. I had a star fly half. Yeah. That's a good... I was like thinking of that, but everyone just chose that. Slothrop, don't worry, I'm keeping my star lock for a couple... star lock. For a couple more seasons at least. Don't have a good replacement yet. Well, I've got the other star lock as a replacement. But do I have anyone else? That's something I need to check. I'll check later. I won't bore you with the details. Because I've just seem to have lots of locks. Just because of the training. I've got lots of decent players in there. But some of my players are getting old. And Acebane says, yeah, I don't have a great replacement yet either. Maybe next season. Yeah, I think... yes, I would probably need... I've got a star lock that's already just about as good as him. And I don't need... So I'm alright there. But yeah, I have to make sure that he's got a mate. He's got a friend to join him in the... Let's go have a quick look. Let's go have a look at this lineup. Lock. So he's the one that's going to go. He's going to be leveled 53, 54 next season. He's not going to increase much now because his main skills are flatline. So he's only level 43, but he's only 19. And he's already got the same skills as this guy, which is interesting. Or more or less the same skills. And what other locks have I got? Okay, got no other locks. Good to know. That's because the flankers, he's actually he could be these flankers, like he's actually like 197, not high enough for a lock. Okay, so maybe I'm going to have to go look, ooh. Okay, he's 190, but that's not enough. I needed my locks. I'm going to have to start looking for, oh, here we go. Here was the other guy, a 200 centimeter 130. And he's pretty good. Because he's, in theory, he's a prop, but there's his lock. He's a level 45 lock. Look at that. Look how close they are. So, yeah, I could have him, but he's 31 years old. Which means I've got him for this season, a couple more seasons after. No, one more season, next season. This season and next season. So I want to sell him next season. At the beginning of the season too, probably. We'll see. So I will need a lock before I get rid of the other one. But I've got this time coming up to go looking for one. Keep an eye on the academy. And yeah, so yeah, you need to have a decent replacement. As I've discovered, was it this team? How many centers have I got? Got this. Is it this one that I sold him? Yeah, I changed. I got Mataliki instead of Cotton. And yeah, he's 5 form at the moment, which is good. But how many other centers have I got? Just looking. I've got a couple of wings in here. He's always a wing. He could be a wingish. No, look, he's like a low center. So it's like, I wonder if there's any centers for sale at the moment. doing a swap of players. Nah, I'm not going to buy any. I'm just going to see what comes out of the academy. And what else is there? It's kind of quick. I made some notes just to make sure. Someone in the chat, in the comments, while I remember, I doubt he's going to watch almost 2 hours of this for me to mention his name. But yes. Ooh, hang on. There's actually a match coming up here. That's quite interesting. No, we already mentioned it. Where is it? Woodward Chile. Here he is. It wasn't one of my matches. It was this one here. This here just blew me away. Drea. We already talked about it, but it's just like, oh man, how cool was that? He beat the Muffin Masters. That blew me away. Wow. Anyway. But one of the people in the comments, he didn't do it in the chat because he wasn't live. He's probably in a different time zone or just can't be bothered. This is for you, Luis Muriuki. You wanted to know, how do you edit the club badge? Well, this is going to change probably within the next week or so. But currently, if you want to change this club badge, you've got this icon here, that little pen icon. And as I mentioned in the comments too, you click on that and you need to enter an image URL, which means is you have to host your JPEG, your whatever it is. I think I've seen someone with was it a GIF, whatever you want to call it. They've put that there too. Ooh, it doesn't have the HTTPS there. Okay, I need to change that. So what you have to do is you have to upload an image somewhere online and then grab that link and insert it here and it'll change the background. That's what I did. Yeah. And yeah, so that's what you can do. And it's going to change sometime this season. At some moment this season, something's going to happen where this part's going to change or the shield's going to change. Something's going to change. So at the moment, just click on that and make sure you've already uploaded an image somewhere in the internet world. And you just put that link there and it'll change there. This is Woodward Games. I should actually change that to Woodward Chile. Okay, I just use the same one. Anyway. That shows what I have to do. And I can't do it on this computer. I use my laptop to upload and do my website thingies. Anyway, so that was for you, Luis Muriuki. Cool. Let me know what your name of your team is too. That'd be cool. So when I see it in the friendlies things, I can sometimes send match things and things like that. Okay, so that we didn't really see any matches tonight, but we had plenty to talk about. It was quite interesting. It's always a lot of fun when you guys join in the chat. It's always lots of fun. It always makes it interesting and making me laugh and putting up with my terrible jokes about unicorns and hookers and things like that. No, that was someone else's. Yeah, anyway. Anyway, it's always fun to chat with you guys. And until next time, whenever that is, I'll let you know in the Discord, or you'll get notified probably somehow. So until next time, unless there's some interesting conversation in the Discord in the next couple of days, we'll probably see you in the next couple of days, 2 or 3 days. We'll see what happens. Okay. Have an awesome evening, day, week. Indulge and enjoy. Till next time.